Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gordon Sallas-Mensah. One thing that I want us to see is how politicians these days say things that they know for sure is a bunch of lie. Look, let's go back to 2000. President Kufuor's main agenda was that the people of Ghana, and especially tertiary education, was too expensive that people could not afford it. During those days, I remember very well that we were doing what we call cost sharing, and we were paying only 100,000 cedis. That is the olden day Ghana cedis. Now, that would have been just like 10 Ghana today. And I remember very well when President Kufuor was on the platform saying more people cannot afford a tertiary education because it's too expensive, and that people cannot bear the cost sharing because their families or their parents are not well to do to pay those money, and so people should vote for them, and when they come to power they'll make education affordable. What happened? When President Kufuor came to power, he said education has to be run in a way that will bring efficiency, and he ended up introducing full cost recovery. I believe Ghanaians has forgotten, and so today they are coming again with another strategy: free SHS. Why they didn't go to the free junior high school? Why didn't they go to free primary and kindergarten education? Is it because the people in the SS has a vote, or is it because today they cannot go to the university and go and lie to them anymore? There's somebody, I do not know why that person will go so low, because the vice president of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Bawumia, is a well-educated Ghanaian, a banker with a reputation. And so I expected such a person with his background and his knowledge should not behave like a typical politician. A typical politician who sees red and say it's white. But an academician does not do that, because your own integrity is at stake. For you to be hired in an international level is at stake, and so you don't lose that integrity for just a mere political power. Look at Bawumia went to the northern part of Ghana and said he's going to split the University for Development Study. Even up to today, the NPP and some of the politicians doesn't know how to pronounce that university name well. That university is called University for Development Studies. It's not University of Development Study. It's University for Development Study. You can go and look at the website or go and look at the billboard of the university. It is not University of Development Study. It's University for Development Studies. Now, Bawumia said this university has its administrative headquarters at Tamale, and it has 3 branches in Upper East, Upper West, and then Nampala. Now, Bawumia said in his campaign that when he comes, he's going to split these 3 campuses into individual universities. Is this sensible as a politician and as a business person? You are a banker, you know economics, you know management. So if you have a system where in the modern world everybody want to cut costs down and rather improve efficiency and quality delivery of service, so what you could do, it is not the administration activity that is not causing the university not to grow. What every university in Ghana is experiencing is a high volume of people coming in with less infrastructure to accommodate these people. So a smart guy will rather do what I'm going to say. First, improve the infrastructure in terms of classrooms, laboratories, labs, labs for computer department, and then labs for science. And you improve the books. Today you'll be shocked that the notes given to people to study are what the professor himself studied in, maybe in his PhD or during his masters. There is no specific course, a book that people go in to buy. And even if they go and buy, sometimes the books are not 100% concentrate on the course. Let's put that aside. So the way to improve Ghana education is not opening a university everywhere and anywhere. The problem is improve the infrastructure, improve the environmental conditions of the universities. Then you can accommodate more, because the aim of making these universities independent is to accommodate more. If that is not the main aim, then I don't see the sense of using it on political grounds, because having 3 campuses, having their own admission structures and everything, in economics is going to cost you money. In management, it's going to cost you more labor to employ people to be vice chancellor, pro vice chancellor, all the registrars and everybody, accountant and finance department and everything, technology and everything. And to get all these people to run these 3 individual administration is money. It needs capital investment. And I don't know if Ghana has enough money to run 3 universities that is currently being run by just one administration. I don't see the sense in this, that a banker will go to that low to say this. I don't. This doctor should have come out with something better. Improve the campuses in Nampala and Upper West and Upper East, so that they can accommodate more classrooms, more dormitories, so that it will be able to take more people. That is not done, and then it's like, I'll make it an independent. Does the independence of these branches makes it a better university? Technically, no. But politically, yes, because they would think they have a university. But what do they have right now? Some of our politicians today, sorry to say that they have small knowledge. Their ideas are not intended to get the ordinary person into a better condition, but rather to get themselves money. They are not interested in the people that they are seeking for their vote. They are only telling you what will let you vote for them, but not what they would do in reality when they come to power. You remember when Kufuor came to power, he said, his second session, he said, corruption, he will zero tolerance to corruption. What did he say? He said the money was coming at the castle. And that corruption even came during the Adam. I know these people, when they come, they will say, education also came through during Jesus Christ. You see, some of these people just speak without thinking. No wonder Dr. Bawumia was a board of director for Ghana Telecom, and they saw Ghana Telecom like they don't understand technology. They don't know how important Ghana Telecom was to Ghana economy. They didn't see the future of Ghana Telecom, and they didn't see the future of telecommunication and the power of telecommunication. And so look at this guy sat on the board and saw Ghana Telecom on the silver platter, just because they don't understand. But these same people will come on political platform and they'll be making noise. We will build 350 schools, and we will split a university which is running well and just needs expansion of structures. We will split it into 3 universities. If it was your university, will you have done that? Or is it because it's for the nation and you don't care how it goes, and after all, your children will never go there? Come to University of Texas, come to University of North Texas, go to Southwestern University, SMU. If you go to SMU, go there and you will see which people are there right now from Ghana. Their school fees has been paid from first year to law school. In law school, you have to do first 4 years of philosophy or economics or any course you want. Then you apply to the law school and then you get into a law school. Some of them, the school fees has been paid from the first year to the graduation as a lawyer. And some of them who has now become doctors don't even think of Ghana. You see, they will deceive you and get power, send their children to America to get a good education, and their children are not even wanting to come back to Ghana to even help. These are the people who just come to podiums and then begin to speak like they don't know how to think. How will you split a university which is running efficiently but needs infrastructure rather into 3, so that you now have to create 2 more administrations, which is going to need at least 50 people. If you say you are not even employing all the experts, it's going to need at least 50 people to run that university. How are you going to pay for those 50 people? We have teachers in Ghana who are not even paid well. We have so many things that we have to deal with. Then you just go on a platform and be saying anything. Free SHS. Well, kindergartens does not even have, not even classroom. We don't even have classroom for the little kids to even go to school. People does not even have food to eat. And how much more to go to elementary school, go to the GSS, and even pass well to the SS. Then you say, oh, the SS will be free. Do you people have sense of thinking? I don't know if you have sense of thinking. Because if you have a sense of thinking, you will go and jump into the middle of a educational structure and say, I'm fixing that place. Once the foundation is wrong. The foundation is wrong. You have educational structure where the primary school has no teachers, the kindergarten, God be with them. Then the GSS, Holy Spirit will teach them. Then you come to the SS, you say, oh, I'm going to even make it free. When there's no even structure, you are converting teacher training colleges to SS. This is what they did in those days, converting teacher training colleges into junior high school. Just because they said it and now they realize that they could not do it, and therefore they have to find a way of doing it. Converting teacher training colleges, the teachers who will come and teach the people, stopping them to progress and then changing it to SS. I don't see how these people think. Why? Is it because you want to become president or vice president? Therefore you say anything with no reputation? God save our motherland Ghana. And it is now time for people to think. Listen to what people says. And then analyze and see if there is a future for you yourself. If you are in Ghana and you cannot reason and see that these people are just lying, just to get power. Remember what Kufuor said. 100,000 was too expensive for people to pay. VAT at 13 went to 17 was too high for people to pay. When they came, you know how much they raised the VAT to. How they went on Kumipreko demonstration to kill, for people to die for no reason. But when they came to power, they implement the same thing. How they went to HIPIC, then they begin to sell our properties and our lands to themselves and their friends. They built houses for the poor. It ended up one person bought 5 of those houses. How selfish these people are. Then when they came 2004, zero tolerance to corruption. They have good manifesto always for the people. Only way to convince you that without them, there will be nothing. Zero tolerance to corruption. Now Kufuor came and his son was able to raise $8 million to buy a hotel. Now he was able to get a contract. Then Kufuor was able to make all the money that he needed and said the money was coming and he became president that everybody knows who the money was coming And what was Kufuor's argument? If you see or recognize there's a corruption anywhere, bring me a hardcore evidence and I'll prosecute. And after all, corruption started during Adams. How ungrateful and how selfish and how liars has these politicians become? And that they seek power again to come and steal more. Because why? Right now there's oil. They can sell our oil before even the oils get produced. Like the way they did for the Ghana Telecom. They will get their $5,000 and the rest, God be with you. It is now time for us to think, reason, and choose a president that has the people at heart, that sees the problem of our land. We can solve the problem of Ghana with simple understanding and a simple methodology. But the politics of lies is enough. And let Bawumia knows that his idea is for the 1970s, not 2012. Thank you.